Welcome to day 8 of our acceptance guided meditation series. Now, it's not only helpful to recognize resistance towards thoughts we have, but also to feelings and other bodily sensations. And it's common to encounter resistance, whether it's to a busy mind or discomfort in sitting still or uncomfortable feelings towards bodily sensations arising, or even the outcome of this exercise, right? This meditation not meeting our expectations. And while it's okay to feel frustrated when these things happen, in a sense, that frustration is symbolic of a resistance towards these experiences. Why can't we experience them? If we know as OCDers that we can't stop thoughts or feelings from happening, then in essence, it's natural that we do experience them. Remember, getting back to earlier meditations, these are symptoms of having OCD. They are not our true essence. They are not who we actually are. OCD is a diagnosable brain health challenge. And if we can get to that place in our realization, this allows us to have these experiences without needing to judge them because we know that they're symptoms of having OCD and not us. Now, remember, of course, this exercise isn't about forcing a feeling or trying to run from something, right? We're not trying to get rid of anything or get anything to stop, but instead, we're deliberately sitting with the mind and creating enough space to allow whatever to bubble up and be there without resistance. As always, I'll guide you through today's meditation. All you need to do for now is to sit or lie down, take a moment to get comfortable, and starting in the usual way with the eyes open, a nice soft focus, as you begin with some deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with the next out breath, closing the eyelids, allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm as you just settle into the space around you. Maybe becoming aware of any sounds, not trying to push them away or ignore them, just allowing them to be there. And now gently bringing the attention back to the body as you begin to notice how the body is feeling right now. Just taking the time to scan down in the usual way from the top of the head down to your toes, taking your time in no particular hurry, identifying those areas of comfort, areas of discomfort, not trying to change anything. Just getting a sense of the general mood right now. Taking a second to remember why you're doing this exercise today, and even reminding yourself we're allowed to have any experience that bubbles up in our brains and bodies. Giving space for bodily sensations to bubble up and sit with us without needing to do anything with them. Just noticing them and gently placing our focus on the breath. And maybe your mind is particularly busy today, and that's okay. Gently just noticing that you're caught up in thinking and attempting to bring your attention back to the breath, resting your focus on that rising and falling sensation. Asking yourself, who or what are you resisting right now? Wherever that resistance is in the brain or body, just staying with that feeling. And no matter what feeling arises in the body and the mind, just allowing it to be present for as long as it wants to be, not resisting it, but creating spaciousness of mind for those sensations to exist. They don't define us. They're just clouds passing in the sky. We are allowed to feel whatever bobbles up. And with the next out breath, just for a moment, letting go of any focus on the breath and just letting the mind do whatever it wants to do. So if it wants to think, letting it think. If it wants to feel, letting it feel. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body, back into the physical senses now as you start to become more aware of the weight of the body against the chair or the floor beneath you, the different sensations, different sounds and smells. And in your own time, when you're ready, just gently opening the eyes again. So let's take a moment, have a stretch if you'd like. Start to build some awareness around the time that we just took today to invest in spaciousness of mind. Now, living with OCD often involves experiencing various bodily sensations, and it's completely okay to acknowledge that we're experiencing them and then to have them. It's actually only when we resist these sensations that we inadvertently give them power over us, turning them into something more significant than they really are. However, these sensations don't actually define us or our experiences. They're just a byproduct, a symptom, if you will, of living with OCD. And by allowing ourselves to feel them without judgment or resistance, we create space for acceptance. And this allows those clouds of doubt that we've talked so much about to pass by and reveal behind them the blue sky that was always there, the inherent acceptance that is our mind. So a concept, 8 days into this, that maybe you're starting to gain a deeper understanding of, or maybe not, and that's okay. The fact that you turned up again to give yourself that space is all that matters in this journey. For now, just want you to congratulate yourself for sitting with your brain and teaching it to create a little more space between you and OCD. And I look forward to speaking to you in day 9.